tree visualization meditation. This meditation is particularly focused on connecting up to the energy of the root or base chakra, Muladhara chakra. It is a very grounding and stabilizing, nurturing and balancing meditation practice. It is a complementary practice to the Yoga Asana class for the activation of the root chakra, and should be done after having done the yoga class, the asana class, or this meditation may also be done in isolation whenever you feel that you need some grounding, earthing and stabilizing energy. So, to begin with, you can take up any meditation posture you wish. You can sit on a chair comfortably with your back straight, or you may wish to sit on the floor with your legs crossed, as long as you can sit comfortably for 20 minutes or so. Your back should be straight. If you are in a sitting position, you can also either open your eyes and watch the visual images as they flow across the screen, or you can close your eyes, or you can do a combination of both. Should you wish to lie down to do this meditation practice, you can do so if you can't maintain a comfortable sitting posture. Lying down, you will also adopt a nice straight spine, comfortable, making sure that your knees are supported and that your head is supported. You won't be able to watch the vision over the screen if you're in the lying down position, but that's fine. This meditation works just as well either with open eyes or closed eyes. And you can try out either version if you wish and see what works best for you. So please now come into your comfortable meditation position. Make sure that the room that you're in is quiet and that you'll be undisturbed. Make sure that it is free from drafts, and if you need to, put a light blanket over yourself. When you're ready, we will begin by closing the eyes, and I will tell you when you can open your eyes should you wish to do so if you are in a seated position. So softly closing your eyes and begin to become aware of the silence around you. You'll probably notice once you start to be mindful that there are actually quite a few subtle sounds going on around you. So just become aware of some of those sounds. You may be tuning into sounds that are a little away in the distance, or perhaps there are a few sounds that are close by and in the room that you're in. And once you've noticed those sounds, begin to withdraw and bring your attention gradually inside your body, and allowing all of those sounds in the background to just fade away. Try not to be distracted by any sounds in your vicinity. Bringing your attention inside your own physical body now, start to become aware of the position of your body on the floor. So we'll just begin with a little body scan, and if you need to make some adjustments to your position, please, this is the time to do so. Take your attention to your legs. Notice how your legs are positioned, and make sure that they feel comfortable. Adjust them if you need to. Make sure you feel that you'll be able to maintain your legs in that position for around 20 minutes or so. Bring your attention up to the pelvic girdle and lower back area, and make sure that your lower back feels comfortable, gently softening. If you are lying down, tucking your tailbone forward and under a little, and with a little support under your knees, which will help to release any tension in your lower back. If you are in the seated position, make sure that the bottom and tummy tuck gently towards your spine without creating undue tension in the abdominal area. Continue scanning up through your back, noticing how your back is nice and straight. Allow your shoulders to relax gently back and down, and check that your shoulders are level. Make any adjustments if you need to. Become aware of your arms, and they should just be relaxed beside your body, the palms facing upwards, fingers lightly curled. If you are seated, placing your hands lightly in your lap. You may also have your hands in the chin mudra, which is the mudra of concentration, where we touch the index finger and middle finger together to make a little circle. Make sure that you don't create tension in your fingers. Move your focus now up to your neck and begin to gently and slowly roll your head from side to side to ease and release tension from your neck. And then bring your head back to center. If you are lying down, chin is tucked towards your chest. If you're seated, have your chin parallel to the ground and your head tucked back a little. Your lips just touching or a little apart, tongue resting at the back of your upper teeth, eyes at this stage still closed softly. Become aware of your whole body from your toes to your head, feeling comfortable, relaxed, letting go of any areas of tension if you notice them. Now, just gently shift your focus away from your body, moving it to your breathing. Allow your body to fade away for a little while as you focus on the rhythm of your breathing. Begin to slow and deepen your breath just a little so that you are creating a relaxed, comfortable, slowed down and deeper breathing rhythm. If it's comfortable, your mouth should be closed. Focusing on the flow and the movement of your breath. Nice and relaxed, breathing in and out, slowly, deeply, and rhythmically. As you continue with your slow, deep, full yoga breathing, shift your attention down to the lower part of your body, from your pelvis and all the way down to your feet. And begin to breathe into the lower part of your body. Particularly focus the in-breath flowing up deep into your pelvic floor area at the base of your spine. As you exhale, allow the breath to flow away from your pelvic floor and all the way down through your legs, your feet, and into the ground below you. Your inhalations flowing upwards from the earth and flowing into the base of your spine and deep into your pelvic floor. And as you exhale, letting go feeling the breath flowing out and down through your legs and your feet into the earth below you. Continue breathing in this way and focusing on the activation of your root chakra just for a few more breaths. Begin to feel the lower part of your body anchored to the gravitational force of the earth. The lower part of your body heavy and connected to the powerful, strengthening, nurturing energy of the earth. Now, after your next exhalation, shift your focus up into the center of your forehead, between your eyebrows, to your internal visual screen, and just allow your breathing to come back to its automatic, natural rhythm. Now, at this stage, if you are seated and you would like to open your eyes, you may do so and begin to watch the beautiful images of trees passing across the screen of the computer. However, if you prefer, you may keep your eyes closed and focus on creating the images directly inside your head. If you are watching the images flowing across the screen, also be aware that you are still focusing on creating a visualization experience yourself as well. The images flowing across the screen are just an aid to help you with the visualization process. In your mind's eye, I want you to picture a tree. Try to picture a tree as clearly as you can. It can be any kind of tree that comes to your mind. Take your time to visualize your tree. It is usually best, once you've decided on a tree, to stick to the one tree for the duration of the visualization practice. Picturing your tree, first of all, from a distance, as if you were looking at it a little away and looking front on at your tree. Look at the shape of your tree, the overall structure and design of your tree in front of you. You may be able to put a label or name to your tree. You may know the sort of tree that it is, but it may be that you don't know the name of the tree, or the tree may be a completely imagined, made-up tree. It doesn't matter. The important thing is that you are going to be exploring your own tree that you have in your mind's eye. Start to notice a little bit more of the details of your tree, noticing the trunk of the tree. Notice the width of the trunk, and also notice how tall your tree is. Notice the branches and how they move outwards and upwards from the trunk, and how they connect directly to the trunk. And then begin to notice the foliage of your tree. Perhaps your tree has some beautiful green leaves Or there may be no foliage on your tree. Perhaps it is winter time and your tree is deciduous and has lost its leaves. Or your tree may have some other type of structure that is leaf-like but not a leaf. Perhaps you have pine needles or some structure like that. Now I want you to imagine yourself slowly beginning to walk towards your tree. Keep your eyes focused on examining the tree. Begin to become aware of the specific colours and textures that you can see starting to become more vivid as you draw closer. Start to notice colours and textures in the trunk first of all. And then begin, as you get even closer to your tree, to imagine what it would be like to actually touch the trunk of your tree. Is the bark rough or smooth? Is the bark peeling? Does the bark have lots of little indentations? Perhaps your bark is lots of different colours, or perhaps it is largely one specific colour. Just starting to notice all of these details about the colour and texture of the bark in the trunk of your tree. Explore all over the trunk from the base and moving up towards the branches. Notice also, are the roots of your tree visible? If they are, notice their structure, colour and texture. And then as you move further up the trunk, become aware of the branches to your tree and how they connect up with the trunk. And notice again the bark in the branches. Perhaps the bark becomes much smoother, the branches narrowing, and also notice the different structures involved in the branches and how they interrelate with each other and with the trunk. Take time to explore the branches, the shapes, the textures, and the colours that you can see in the branches. Imagine now that you are looking at the leaves and you're very close up at this stage and you can actually see the individual leaves. You can notice how they are structured, the shapes, the colours and the textures. If there are no leaves, perhaps there are leaves on the floor below you that have fallen off your tree. So have a little look around about the base of your tree to see if there's any evidence of the leaves that were on the tree but may not be on there anymore. Notice the colours, shapes and textures of the leaves of your tree. Notice any other elements that may be a part of your particular tree. You may have a tree that has perhaps some flowers as well on it. So if you have flowers on your tree, notice the details of those flowers as well. Start to really appreciate the beauty and the design and structure of this beautiful, natural being that you are exploring. Now begin to imagine that you are turning your back around, just slowly turning your back around so that your back is now facing the trunk of your tree. And I want you just to lean back gently into the trunk and start to feel the sensation of the trunk against your back. Perhaps you can feel knobbly bits. Perhaps it is smooth. Perhaps you can feel temperature of your tree. Perhaps it's a bit cool. But gradually, as you lean a little further in for a little longer, perhaps your back starts to warm up as you start to tune into the living energy of your tree. Sink your back fully into the tree. If you wish, visualize yourself sitting down comfortably with your back leaning up against the tree. Feel the firmness of the trunk. Consciously lean your weight fully against the tree trunk, allowing it to support you entirely and completely. Let yourself feel the pure joy and the relief of this total support. It is an unconditional support that you are receiving from your tree. Feel totally and utterly relaxed, without worries or concerns. Feel the warmth starting to flow into your back, feeling that energy that is vital and alive, the life force energy of your tree. And begin to absorb this energy yourself, absorbing its strength, its vitality and aliveness, and its unconditional ability to give of itself. Allow yourself just to bask in this protective, stabilizing, calming, and nurturing energy. Tell yourself that this reliance is a healthy one, to be able to tap into your tree's solid power, its strength, and its energy. Now, a little more subtly, begin to tap into the inner life force of your tree. Start at the roots and feel how the tree is drawing up nutrients and water through its roots from the earth, and how this helps it to flourish and to grow strong. Feel yourself drawing on this same nourishment and life-sustaining energy from the earth, as if your feet were the roots connected to the earth as the roots of the tree. With each indrawn breath, consciously draw the earth's life-giving nourishment up and feel it circulating all around your body, sustaining and nourishing it. With each of your out-breaths, let go of any fears, doubts, or anxieties. With each indrawn breath, consciously draw in the life-sustaining energy and nourishment from the earth, feeling it flowing up through the lower part of your body and circulating it all around your body, sustaining and nourishing it. On each of your out-breaths, let go, release, allow tension to relax and release. Also releasing any emotional negativity, fears, doubts, anxieties. Let them go. Experience the comfort and satisfaction of this wonderful support and nourishment. Now, I want you to consciously select any positive quality or attribute that your tree seems to you to exemplify and which you most admire. This could be strength, dependability, stability. It could be flexibility, generosity, beauty, or any other positive attribute. Begin to see yourself absorbing this positive attribute into your own entire being. As you inhale, absorb this beautiful quality or attribute into your being and see yourself taking on this attribute yourself. As you breathe out, see yourself releasing the opposite of this attribute. So, for example, if you are breathing in strength, let go of weakness and frailty. See yourself breathing in strength and power and letting go of fragility and weakness. If you are breathing in generosity, exhale and release self-centeredness and selfishness. And whatever attribute you have chosen, breathe it in and see yourself taking on this positive attribute yourself. And as you exhale, let go of the opposite of that positive attribute. Continue doing this, focusing on your breath and engaging with that positive attribute and taking that on into your own being, and see yourself, visualize yourself taking on that positive attribute. Now just rest quietly for a few more moments, experiencing the energy of your tree as it circulates throughout yourself. Now it is time to bid your tree goodbye. If you are sitting down, visualizing yourself sitting down, I want you to visualize that you are standing up, getting yourself up, and then turning slowly around to face your tree once again. Lean into your tree, place your arms around the trunk of your tree, and give your tree a wonderful hug. Feel yourself giving back to your tree and thanking your tree for its beautiful, generous, and vibrant energy that it is shared with you. Now begin to allow your tree to fade away from your internal visual screen. If you have your eyes open at the moment, just briefly close them once again while we start to bring ourselves back into our present physical environment. Start to become aware once again of the room in which you are either seated or lying down in. Bring your awareness back inside your physical body and become aware of the position of your body on the floor. Take your attention to your legs. If they aren't stretched out, just slowly and gently release and stretch them out. Take your attention to your toes. Begin to wiggle them a little, give them a squeeze, and then gently rotate your ankles. give your legs a little bit of a shake. Lift up your hands and gently rotate your wrists, and then give your hands a little bit of a shake. Take a slow, deep breath in. Have a lovely stretch and yawn if you want to. And then as you exhale, relax your arms down. Gently roll your head from side to side and back to center. And then start to bend your knees. If you are lying down on the floor, just take a few moments to roll over to your side. Do a few little lower back movements before that if you wish. And then coming up very slowly to a sitting position. And just keeping your eyes closed for a little bit longer, becoming aware a bit more of the presence of your body in the room, connecting to your environment again. And then when you're ready, slowly open your eyes. Namaste.